I was at my grandmother's house a few weeks ago and there was an old rack on the wall. It was a rack to hold like business cards and it had people's landline numbers written on it. Now, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that most, if not all of those people, including my grandmother, are dead. But seeing the rack got me thinking about when I was younger and when I had my own little address book. I can still see it now. It was this weird, like beige and pink abstract art thing. It was ugly as all hell. And it was cool having a tangible little thing with all your friends' addresses and phone numbers in it. Now, nowadays we just yell at the box in our pocket and we can send a pizza to our friend's house while simultaneously demanding money for said pizza. But I wanted to send some of my friends something else. No, not that. Something that reminded me of that old address book and something that I hope would bring a few of my homies just a little happiness on a random day. Now, I can't even make up a time I last sent a postcard. I'm sure I have, but I couldn't tell you where I sent it from or who I sent it to. But with my real push to get back to pen and paper and get as far away from this stupid thing as I can this year, this seemed like the logical step. So the first mission was find interesting postcards. Now, you'd be surprised how many boring postcards there are out there for so much money. How are you gonna sell me a 6-pack of just flat blue postcards for $12.99 when I could get a 24-pack of these really cool sci-fi ones for the exact same price? So after I secured the postcards, I came up with a list of a few homies that I wanted to send these out to. I wanted to pick a few of the homies that lived farther away or just a few that I wanted to drop in on post office style. I came up with a list of 5 people and around the course of a week I sat down and I hand wrote all of them some postcards. The people I wrote the cards to are people that I have known for a very long time. Some of these dudes I've known since diapers. Others I've known since kindergarten. One of them was even a teacher of mine at one point. But what is this video? You know, when I sat down to write the script, I didn't really have any idea. But there was one night after I finished writing a postcard that I ended up grabbing a blank card and I wrote this on it. It's a quote that I heard recently and it really stuck with me. And after I put it on a postcard, I got to thinking. And you can help me with my thinking. I'm calling it the Paper Ghosts Project. This isn't an original idea as far as I know, but it is an excuse for people to create something at their own pace and spread a little joy. But the point of the project is simple. Step 1, find a postcard. Step 2, write a nice quote or greeting. The only thing I do ask is that you draw a little ghost on there somewhere as sort of a watermark for the project. But make the ghost your own. This is what mine looks like. And then after you're finished, just find a cool place to leave the postcard for somebody to find. Coffee shop, business card wall, on a table as you leave a restaurant. Be creative, but do me a favor and don't litter. I would hate to come across a piece of trash that says something along the lines of like, be the change you want to see, because too much irony. But I encourage you to have fun with this. Make your own cards if you don't want to buy them. That's perfectly acceptable too. But you can also buy them if you see particularly cool ones like these. And you don't have to just write. You can doodle on them, you can collage. Just make sure the message is nice and then make sure you just give it away. None of this is for any sort of profit. It is just genuinely a little creative project for you and me. And then someone finds it and goes, cool. And then they take it home and it lives on their fridge forever and they don't even know who it's from. I think this is just my little attempt at forcing some goodness. I am a self-proclaimed and I will openly admit I am a hater, but I can't do it all the time forever. It is truly exhausting, so I guess this is my hater redemption arc. Look at me grow. And I also suggest that you do what I did in this video and send your homies some postcards. A few of the guys got back to me and they had no idea this was coming. It was a nice little unexpected treat. Just some nice words from a guy that they've known for a while, just saying, hey man, you're cool, love you. It feels nice, feels good. Who doesn't want to just like, my homie's thinking about me, cool. Now again, this is totally optional. I don't want you to feel like anyone's holding a gun to your head to send postcards to your friends. That's not the point of this, but it was a nice way to reach out to the people that I care about, at least some of them. And I plan on sending out more. I got this whole huge stack right here I have to get through. Some of these I'm gonna use for Paper Ghosts, but a lot of these I'm gonna send to some other homies. Are stamps expensive? Yes. Sorry about that. Maybe just hand your homies postcards. But all I wanted to do was put a smile on my homies' faces with that, and that's what I did. That's exactly what I set out to do, and all it cost me was about 5 minutes and a postage stamp. So if this video inspired you, please go out, grab a postcard, decorate it, leave it for somebody. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And then you can head over to Instagram and follow @PaperGhostProject for a more official set of rules on how to do this, as well as maybe we'll highlight some cool ones. I am gonna have to have somebody run this account now that I deleted Instagram. Whoops. And if you stumble across this video and in the future eventually stumble across one of these cards, let us know at the Instagram as well. But thank you as always for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope this inspired you to get out and grab a postcard and either decorate it or send it out to one of your friends. And if you liked what you saw in this video, please check out my other videos. I have 100 and something videos, I believe, posted. And if you really want to support me directly, you can head over to my Patreon, which is linked below. I have a free tier where I do a newsletter every week aggregating some cool videos and music I've been listening to lately. Highest tier is $5, lowest tier is free, but the easiest one is $1. Exclusive videos, a bunch of stuff for just $1. I can't harp on the Patreon enough. And at the $5 level, you get entered into the bi-monthly art giveaway, where I give away tangible art and I send it directly to your house. And some of it is this big and some of it is this big. But again, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment and blah 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 blah. Until next time, yeehaw! Ow, fuck.